Starting this weekend, millions of Americans will be able to pick up free COVID tests over the counter, the cost covered by their health insurance.
Because Omicron spreads easily, especially among the unvaccinated, it's critically important that we know who's infected. That means we need more testing.
The White House will require health insurers to pay for 8 at-home rapid tests per person per month.
The government is basically enabling people who can't afford it otherwise to afford it. If they have insurance, they get covered by insurance. The government itself is buying tests and distributing them. I mean, all of these things will help alleviate some of the shortage.
The new mandate is taking effect on Saturday as the Omicron variant surges nationwide. The Biden administration trying to boost access to tests that are often so hard to find.
It's probably not enough, but it's a great start because a lot of people can't even afford out of pocket, even if we had the tests available.
So how will it all work? Eligible tests do need to be approved by the FDA. The Department of Health and Human Services says people can pick up the tests at their insurer's preferred pharmacies or stores with no out-of-pocket payment. Or you can buy the test somewhere else and then file a claim for reimbursement. So if you buy a test online instead of at a preferred pharmacy, your health insurer would still be required to reimburse you up to $12 per individual test. And these tests will not be subject to a deductible or copay. So for a family of 4, all covered by the same plan, they'll be able to get up to 32 free COVID tests per month. But this new requirement does not include those who are uninsured or on Medicare.
I do think that this could be an incredibly important blind spot, especially since many of the people who have had to deal with COVID and had no access to testing or treatment in the first place have been those who are uninsured.
Still, Dr. Kavita Patel says easier access to more regular testing for millions of people might help us start to get back to normal.
How often we test really depends on what our goals are. Right now, our goals are to try to just decrease this surge. But in the future, soon, our goal should be to be able to feel confident at work, at play, recreationally, on trips, even without our masks. And I think that means that we will need to have a balance with how often to test.
The new requirement is set to impact about 150 million Americans nationwide who are privately insured. And as we enter another year facing the pandemic, COVID testing could be here to stay.
Think of testing now the way we think about other basic health goods. We don't even think twice about having a blood pressure monitor if you have high blood pressure, or a monitor to check your sugars if you're diabetic. Having these COVID tests now becomes something very normal and very routine that we can expect probably for the rest of our lives.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.